Morning, I'm not sure if you can see me yet. It's a bit nuts here today. Good morning everyone, how are we all? Sorry, as per usual, minutes before the stream was about to start, I've had a work call. They're now texting me. I'm in my normal clothes, so I've just ran out in the last minute. Just started the stream. Have no idea if it's actually working. It's all a bit bad. Way behind today. Let's see if we can get our heart rate up. Let's see if we can get heart rate. Let's start, right? See, I've done nothing. Hair. Okay. Start. Right, next. Put the iPad in. Let's get Zwift Companion app up. Which means I think I'm going to close it down on the other phone. Hello everyone. Crazy morning for me. Only just made it in time. Work call just before we were about to start. Right, so that's that. Can you see that? No, because I haven't put that on yet. It's all goal here, isn't it? Right, there we go. Now I think that's on. Let's see if there's an actual stream and I'm not just talking to myself. Oh, there is a stream running. That's good news, isn't it? Morning, Tina. Tina says, phew, I thought it wasn't going to work. No, Tina, it was all good. I just got tied up in the house. I've only just made it out. Work is still texting me as we speak. It's all a bit nuts. I'm running in my normal clothes. So welcome to Friday's MHG Run, everyone. Let's change the cameras. Put the camera views on, shall we? There we go. There's the camera views. Hello again. Now we have to bring up the live stream on my phone. Tina is cooking her lunch and was looking forward to the chat. What are you having for lunch, Tina? Good morning, Don Mega 70. How the devil are you? Now, let's see if we can get headphone on so we can put it down. Come on, headphones. You can do it. We have sound. I can now hear. I can hear the stream. I can stream the stream. We've got the camera angles on. We just need to set up the distance. 5 kilometers. That didn't work, did it? $5K, okay. There we go. That's that bit done. We've got the phone on. The watch, heart rate's on, headphones are in, stream is streaming, in-game chat is on. I think we're there. Oh, better do me flies up. I've got my trousers on today. I've got my normal t-shirt and a sweater. I'm going to turn the fan on so I don't overeat. Temperature in the Zwift Cornish garage today is 0.6 degrees centigrade. It's a cold one. My hands are freezing. Nice one. Don Mega 7 is doing great. Went for a little run yesterday which felt good. Well done, buddy. That's it. If it felt good, try and consistency is the key. Try and get out again today, even if it's just for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Keep the legs ticking over, but don't do too much too quick. That is the trick. Slowly increase your weekly mileage. Set yourself a goal each week, and then over the week, slowly increase it. Don't do nothing too quick. Don't run too far too quick. Don't go out and run too fast too quick. Patience, time, consistency. Good to see you got out though, buddy. Well done. Oh, that was a hectic start today, wasn't it? We're already 0.65 kilometres in. Most of that's been setting up. We've possibly, Tina, had good news about the house move today. It's a bit of a emotional roller coaster here with what's going on. As you can imagine, if you've moved house before, you know what it's like. One day you have good news, then the next day you have bad news. Today, both our buyers for both properties are all full steam ahead. So the current situation is we've had an offer on both of our properties and we have accepted. We today have now officially put an offer on the farmhouse that we're after, which is good news for them because now they can put an offer on the house they're after. Yesterday, we'd lost one of the buyers. The people we were buying from didn't think they wanted to move anymore. So yesterday was a downhill slope on the roller coaster. At the moment today is in fact an uphill slope on the roller coaster, so it's all looking good again. Until probably my wife comes home with some bad news. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Life is full of trials, isn't it? Just like an ultra run, one step in front of the other. Tackle each problem one at a time. Stay positive. Well, thank you today for joining us on the Zwift Run channel. Sorry it was a bit hectic at the start. Life sometimes catches up with us. Unexpected work phone calls come in. But we get on with it. Thank you, Tina. Tina says, woo! That's good news. I'm crossing everything for you. Yes, I hope so. 10 o'clock last night, all the bad news came in. And now, literally half an hour ago, all the good news started flooding in. So it's been a bit of a chaotic morning today. We have just reached 1 kilometre here in the Friday edition of the MHG Run Club 5K at 8 kilometres per hour. There's just 2 of us in the main group today. Only about 4 or 5 actually in the run today, which is a bit strange for Friday. Usually on a Friday we're quite busy, but due to the Tour de Zwift going on at the moment, and I think today is day 1 of stage 4. So keep that in mind, everyone. If you're doing the Tour de Zwift, stage 4 starts today. So a lot of people are probably running that at various points during the day as their daily run. I believe we are all running it later on around 5 PM or 6 PM. I haven't checked today to see what time everyone's logging in for. I think I'm currently signed up for 5 PM, but I will check that to see what time the gang, the Zwift gang, are going to do it. I might have to change, I might not. John Furrow, good afternoon, buddy. How are you? John says, hello, everyone. Day off work for him today. Nice one, John. Are you joining us in a run at some point? Are you doing the Tour de Zwift? Or are you just taking it easy today? Tina says, every day is a day off for you, John. quick check at my emails and messages. No follow-ups yet. I'm safe. Being left alone for a minute. No animal news today. Pretty much box standard day for the animals. Parrots and doves. Had a cage clean out this morning when I first got up. Fed and watered. Pug and Labrapoodle. Fed and watered. Giant tortoise is hiding in his house today. He's decided it's a bit too cold. He did poke his head out earlier. Went, nah, not today. I'm staying in here where it's nice and warm. So he went back in his shed. Pet seagull and pigeon pecking away out in the aviary. They're all good. Oh, that's a shame, John. Speedy recovery, buddy. John Farrell says, sorry I haven't joined today, Clive. Still injured. Well, you take care of yourself, mate. Come back when you're ready. We'll all be here. We'll always all be here. Same old faces. John is working from home today. It has its benefits. I work from home as well, John. Occasionally I have to go out on site just to do 2 or 3 days a month, check site records, etc. But today I am working from home also. Tina's just informed me that I am on the wrong one. I think I signed up, Tina, before we decided, and I always try to go a bit earlier so you can finish earlier. I'll change that now. Let's have a look. We go to events. So what are we doing? Let's have a look, see if we're doing long or short. Let's scroll up. There's the one I've signed up for, so we'll come off that one. And we'll go to 6 p.m. UK time. There it is, stage 4. And it looks like... See, I was totally wrong, wasn't I? I was signed up for the 5 p.m. long. And it looks like we're all going into the 6 p.m. short. So I'll click that one for a minute and I'll keep my eye on it. London Classic tonight. The short one is 5.6 kilometres. And that's where we are at the moment. So if you want to join us in game, 6 p.m. UK time tonight, we will be running stage 4 of the Tour de Zwift, and that is the London Classic. Mr. C will be live streaming to the Zwift Run channel, so if you don't want to run along with us, tune in to the Zwift Run channel and you can have a chat and watch us all running around. Good afternoon, Leafon. How are you today? Good to have you on board. I was almost late myself today, Leafon. A work call came in minutes before, well, actually it was about 10 minutes before I was due to start running. It was when I was just coming out to start the stream. So the stream was started late and I was all over the place. Had to set everything up during the run.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Heart rate's looking okay for today, maybe a little bit high. Is that the watch starting to go wrong? Possibly. I've worked out it doesn't like the cold weather. And I don't know why. When I come out to the garage and it's freezing cold up here, either the watch, maybe the insides of the watch, or maybe the sensor, maybe my arm gets clammy. I don't know. But this time of year, the heart rate sensor plays up. It's It's looking alright at the moment, slightly elevated, but it's looking alright. Maybe all the excitement from the beginning of the run. Tim's asking me, what do I do for a living? I don't know whether you've heard of it or not, but there's a bacteria called Legionella, or Legionnaire's disease. It's the disease that you can get from the Legionella bacteria. And it's only a small company, it's a small family-run business, and my main role within the company is booking in all the works, talking to the customers, consultancy, setting up the PPMs or the pre-planned maintenance schedules for schools and care homes, which I do from at home on my computer. And I chat to people, and then occasionally I go out and do a bit of monitoring myself. So it's all to do with Legionella control. We go into a site, we do a Legionella risk assessment, and that will identify if they've got any issues or any control measures that they need to put in place. We then recommend certain control measures, things they need to do, and if they want us to carry on with it, I then send in the site engineers to carry out the maintenance works. And at the end of it all, I get to invoice them all. So that's what I do, Legionella control, and that's my role. So today's tasks of like planning the upcoming week next week, make sure everyone's got something to do, chasing up any outstanding invoices, etc. And most of it I can do from at home, which suits me for running these lunchtime runs. So I am, yes, very lucky to be working from home just like John. So when we had the COVID period a couple years ago, it was quite difficult for us because all the schools closed and all the care homes wouldn't let us in. We got through though, by the skin of our teeth we got through, and we're back at it again now. It's another health and safety job that businesses and schools have to do. So we've got 20 and a half minutes left to run here today. We are approaching halfway. Good to have you with us today, 20th January. It's pretty cold in here. My hands are a little bit cold. I should have worn gloves. I should have got dressed for running actually. I'm just in my normal clothes. So when I go back in now, I'm going to have to go back to work all smelly. Unless I can sneak a shower in, change my clothes again. So as I said earlier, fancy running later on and you need a Tour de Zwift Stage 4. The Zwift Run channel and gang will be running at 6 PM UK time. Looks like we're doing the short run. Tomorrow evening, we'll be back on the Zwift Run channel with Stephen Cousins, running the Paris Marathon training long run session. That's at 6 PM tomorrow night UK time also. Sunday for me is a rest day. Oh, keep an eye out. I haven't seen it advertised yet, but Krisp will be with us tomorrow afternoon on the Zwift Run channel. He's probably going to be running Tour de Zwift Stage 4 short run some point tomorrow afternoon, I'm guessing. So hit that notification bell, and when he plans in his books in his run or starts to go live, you'll be notified about that one. I'm sure he will put the upcoming advert on today or tomorrow morning. So if you've got the notification bell ticked, you will be notified to when he will be going live over the weekend. Sunday is a rest day for me, so I will be chilling. I think Stephen will be on a rest day on Sunday as well. Monday I will be back with the MHG crew Wednesday I will be back with the MHG crew. Friday at 12 PM UK time I will be starting a 100-mile race, Arc Attrition. So I won't be live streaming next Friday. I will be quietly suffering around the Cornish coast. Yes, Tina, you're right, she says. So when you told me your boss about the live stream, I guess that was a family matter. Yes, it was. It's okay, it's my lunch hour. We're only here for 30 minutes. I start nice and early in the mornings and I work into the evenings. We all understand each other's work hours now. Apparently it is currently around 0 degrees centigrade in Russia. Tina's currently got +3 up in Somerset. I am currently on 2.1 now. 2.1 for me. It was 0.5 here in the Zwift Cornish garage when I started. I did briefly put the fan heater on, take the edge off it, which I've now turned back off, I think. It's not on anyway. Maybe it's not to temperature. It's cold, put it that way. It's cold. I'm actually warming up now because I'm fully dressed. It's good. It's good to see everyone remembered Plank Club last night at 9 PM UK time. Tina took part. Mr. Stephen Cousins took part. Sebastian took part. We all did a 2-minute plank. I was a little late. I was adopting the plank position at just before 9 o'clock when my wife decided it was serious conversation time about the downhill roller coaster house buying events yesterday. So that was a heated discussion. She was not impressed when I said, could you just wait a couple minutes while I do this? So I had to wait 40 minutes until I did my 2-minute plank at 20 to 10 last night. But we managed it, 4 of us, between 9 and 10 last night, managed to do Plank Club. Yes, Tina says, so what am I doing tomorrow without the long run? I know, Tina, tapering is horrible. You know you've got to do it. It does. I feel like I've got more energy now, which is good, because last year when I did the Arc, I carried on as normal, right up until a couple of days before, and I did feel it. I did feel a bit tired on that, which I'm going to feel tired anyway, but I felt tired even before I started. For the Cornish Marathon, which I did just before Christmas, I actually took a really good week of tapering before, and I felt really good on the day and got a marathon PB on the Cornish Marathon, or a marathon PB overall, and it's not flat, it is very hilly. So I think I got 3 hours 24 minutes, which is my current marathon's best time, and I put that down to having a rest before it, I really do. So this time, for the Arc, I'm trying to be really disciplined. So next week, really, all I should be running is the Monday and Wednesday MHG runs. That's it. Maybe the Tuesday, film MyRun 500 at 0%, which is like more of a quick walk. But I am going to be disciplined next week. So I will only be live streaming on Monday lunch and Wednesday lunch. And I will be taking it easy. Leafon is asking me, is it 2.1 degrees inside or out? Inside, in where my both. My treadmill is in a garage, so whatever the temperature is outside, it is inside. So when I started this morning, it was 0.5 degrees centigrade in the Zwift garage, as well as outside. Leaf on, yes. If you want to post us pictures or keep us up to date with what you're doing, we obviously use Strava, so we put a picture on Strava, we do our plank on Strava, but we also post a picture or a comment on the Zwift Outdoor Runners page on Facebook. The Zwift Outdoors Runners page is run by us, the Zwift Runners, and it's somewhere to post our in real life weightlifting, running, training activities, just to let other people know what we can do and give people ideas of what they can be doing. So have a look on the Zwift Outdoors Runners page on Facebook, join up, and you'll see our stuff on there. Tina's asking me if I saw the mud on Lloyd's latest videos. Yes, I did, Tina. That is exactly what it's like on my local coast path at the moment. And you even had the same weather. 1 minute the sun pops out, then you get smashed by hailstones, then you nearly get blown off the cliff, and then you're up to your ankles in cow poo and mud. And that section he was on is a particularly muddy section. Most of it's going to be like that, apart from the Penzance section, where there's about, I think you're on 8 miles of road around Penzance, and then when you get over to the north coast, around the Hale section after St Ives, there's also a bit of a roady section. Apart from that, it's going to be windy, wet, muddy, and horrible. Here we are, 3.5 kilometres for us in the group, in the Beacon group. Me and Mr. Hess, we're the Beacon group today. The other two have run off, left us to it. Glenn. Hello, Glenn. Sorry, I've been chatting away on the live stream. On YouTube. Good to have you in the Beacon group with me today. Looks like most other runners are taking part in stage 4 today. Georgie Swift. Oh no, Letheon! Apparently, Strava and Facebook doesn't currently work in Russia. Do you have access to Twitter? Or Instagram? Or is it just social media in general at the moment you can't access? I also have a Twitter page, which is called Cornish Swift Run, or Clive Finnimore. You can find me on both. I post daily Twitters on there, and Strava runs, etc. And so also post it on Instagram. It's a good job you can join us here though, then leap on. It's a good job you've still got access to YouTube. Nice to have you here, buddy. Tina says, rather you than me, Clive. Tina, I watched the videos. Even, did you watch the Spine BBC interview? They were asking them that did you enjoy it? You didn't look like it. And all I could think of is, I was waiting for them to tell the truth, because there are moments you are not enjoying it. There are moments when you'd rather be at home. And there are also moments in the dead of night If the sky clears and you can see the stars and it's dead quiet, you look up and you think, this is amazing. What an adventure. I love it. Running an ultra distance race is also like selling your house. It's like an emotional roller coaster. You have your lows where you've really got to dig deep, keep moving. You don't want to, but you've got to. You get to an aid station, you get some food inside you and you have a nice hot drink. You get out the door and then you feel the lift. You feel your body lift again and everything feels good. And you're thinking, yes, I can do this now. And it's like that all the way through, and it's the mental battle. You've just got to keep going. Get to the next aid station. Break it down. 25 kilometres, 50 kilometres, 75 kilometres, 100 kilometres. Slowly, you get to those different goals. And then the end, you break the back of it. The end is in sight. You feel like absolute idiot. But you just keep going. You force yourself to walk the last 10 miles. And then you get to the finish line. And it's, yes! We did it! That's what it's about. The feeling of achievement. Making it to the finish line.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound.
And even if you don't make it to the finish line, as long as you've given it everything and you only stop because you really have to stop, because you're injured or you're just absolutely burnt out, if you give it everything, you've done your best. It's an emotional roller coaster. It's a journey. It's an adventure. That's why we like the long runs. You never forget what you went through. It stays with you all your life. Leafon was doing calf raises 2 days ago and he's still got sore calves today. Well, that's good. If you do a training exercise or a run and you don't feel tired or sore afterwards, you didn't benefit from it. You know, if you're sore, if you're tired, if you're aching, you did something and you progressed. I'm sure Tina feels that when she goes to the gym. Pushes a little bit harder, does a few more reps, maybe ups the weight, and then the next day you feel it. Have a little rest, recover, go back to it again. Consistency, and just keep doing it. Oh, nice one, Glenn. Congratulations, Glenn. Glenn Hess just reached 1,000 miles on Zwift. Congratulations, Glenn. Fantastic milestone. Awesome work, buddy. We are, believe it or not, approaching 4.5 kilometres. With all the chaos at the beginning, it wasn't a late join. I think I made it on time, just. But I had to do the setting up as we were running. See, I've learned from the best. Mr. C is the professional at setting up when the run starts. You know, heart rate monitor, where's me coffee, and all that. True professional at last minute startups. I cracked it today, we got there, we got everything up and running. The only thing we didn't do is get dressed. You see, the other night when I only just made it, was it last night? I ran in me pants or with boxer shorts. But I couldn't do that today because I'm live streaming. I didn't want to subject you all to boxer short run, so I just had to run in my normal clothes. Tina will be relieved that I didn't run in my boxer shorts. Well done, Glenn, today. Glenn Hess in the run with me today has reached 1,000 miles on Zwift. Good work, buddy. Good work today, Glenn. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you all have a good weekend. The Zwift Run channel will be going live again tonight at 6 PM in UK time. Join us in game or watch along with the live stream. Take care and stay safe, everyone. See you again next Monday lunchtime. Until then, cheers, bye bye. Yeah, so very quiet MHG lunchtime run today. I think everyone's doing their stage 4 Swift Tour to Swift. That's brilliant. I do things like that, Leafeon. Uses a 5-litre water bottle to replace a dumbbell. Doesn't matter what it is, buddy. If it does the job, use it. I even sometimes use my pug, my dog, do dog lifts. Pick the dog up, put it down. Pick the dog, put it down. Only joking. Only do it for a laugh, Tina. I don't do it every day. The pug just thinks it's a game. Tina says, I don't want to think about that. Me running in my boxer shorts. Okay, people, we are almost at the finish line. Thank you for joining me today on the Zwift Run channel. We will be back again tonight at 6 PM UK time with Stephen Cousins, stage 4 of the Tour de Swift. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for joining me today in the live chat. John Farrell, Tina Beard, Leafeon. Always good to see you guys. Don Mega 70 as well, buddy. Cheers. Hopefully see you again later on tonight. If not, back here again on Monday next week. We are approaching 5 kilometers here. There it is, there's the finish line. 5 kilometers done. Hit stop. Have a good weekend, everyone, if I don't see you tonight. And we'll see you again next week for another week. A bit easier for me next week as it is serious taper week next week, so I'll only be here Monday and Wednesday live streaming. I'll pop into chat during the other live streams of the Zwift Run channel. Until then, have a good day, everyone. Stay safe, take care. From me and Scotty the Squirrel. Bye bye.